Hello, we're on to match day number 19 in Germany for some Bundesliga predictions. Let's look back last time's games there, some crucial matches that was involved coming up to the halfway point of the season, and see how myself and the Footy Simulator got on with these picks. So first up with Monchengladbach, they were 4-2 winners against Dortmund there, with Verdi scoring 2 goals, had Ben Tabani and also Truam for Gladbach. Meanwhile for Dortmund, Haaland managed to score 2 goals. He scores a lot of goals there for Dortmund. It's been interesting to look back at all his statistics once again. Augsburg, 2-1 winners against Union Berlin, with Neil Leitner scoring 2 goals, and then we had Ig Varsen scoring for Union Berlin. That is a pretty poor result for Union Berlin considering how well they have been doing in the season so far. Wolfsburg 1-0 winners on the road against Bayer Leverkusen, and it was Baku that got the match winner here. We had Freiburg defeating Stuttgart 2-1. Wovic and John scoring for Freiburg after Wham and Tuka took an early lead there for Stuttgart. Next up, Mainz, they defeated Leipzig 3-2, a game that they couldn't afford to lose. They did lose. So for Mainz, Nike Haidt scored 2 goals and Barrio scored 1. Meanwhile for Leipzig, Adams and Halstenberg scored the goals. They took the lead on 2 different occasions, but they ended up losing. Eintracht Frankfurt 5-1 winners on the road against Arminia Bielefeld, with Andre Silva scoring 2, had Kostic scoring a goal, had Nilsson's own goal, and Jovic scoring 1 in the end. Cordova scored a consolation goal for Arminia Bielefeld. Werder Bremen 4-1 winners against Hertha Berlin. Goals galore this match day, with Schalke's penalty kick goal, had Toprak, had Bittencourt, and had Sargent. Meanwhile for Hertha, Cordoba scored a goal at the end of the first half stoppage time. Bayern Munich 4-0 winners against Schalke. That was the reason why Leipzig couldn't afford to slip up in the game against Mainz. So they had Thomas Müller scoring 2 goals, had Lewandowski and had Alaba. So it was a pretty comfortable, convincing victory as to be expected. And finally Hoffenheim 3-0 winners against Cologne, with Kramich scoring 2 goals and had Baumgartner scoring 1 as well. So how does the table look like now? It says Bayern Munich on top of the table by a 7-point margin. That is starting to run away with it, with Leipzig and Leverkusen both slipping up in they're in the 2nd and 3rd place positions there. So that's very unfortunate. It's been nice to see someone else other than Bayern Munich to win this season, but it seems like it's going to be them once again. How do we get on with these predictions? Well, for myself, had Gladbach, Wolfsburg, Frankfurt, Bayern Munich and Hoffenheim to win for 10.98. Meanwhile for the Footy Simulator, Augsburg, Mainz, Bayern Munich and Hoffenheim for 12.66. Overall leaderboard sees the Footy Simulator overtake me now, but it's extremely tight, so one to pay attention to. 141.71. For myself, I got 140.43. Cavan Wright in 3rd with 41.22. It's a emergency in 4th with 25.94. And the 5th goes to Tom O with 8.7. So as I said, match day number 19. And let's see what happens this time round, shall we? Starting off with Stuttgart taking on Mainz. Got $1.67 for Stuttgart, $3.75 for the draw, and $4.50 for Mainz. Stuttgart, they come at us in 10th on the table. 5 wins, 7 draws, 6 defeats, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Mainz, all the way down in 17th, 2 wins, 4 draws, 12 defeats, but a huge win against Leipzig last time round, and otherwise just a draw in their past 5 matches. Going to go for a 1-1 draw here, compared to the Footy Simulator is going to go for a 2-2 draw. Next up we got Union Berlin taking on Monchengladbach. $3.10 for Union Berlin, $3.30 for the draw, and $2.10 for Gladbach. Union Berlin, they come at us in 8th, 7 wins, 7 draws, 4 defeats. They lost their past 2 matches, but prior to that they were doing extremely well. 2 wins and a draw though, if you count the past 5 games. For Monchengladbach, they come with us in 5th, 8 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats. 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 games, which is joint best on the form in the past 5 matches in the league. Gonna go with Monchengladbach to claim the victory here, a 2-1 result. Football Simulator has gone bonkers and it's gonna go for a 5-4 fuller for Union Berlin. Next up we have Bayern Munich taking on Hoffenheim. $1.17 for Bayern, 7 bucks for the draw, 10 bucks for Hoffenheim. Bayern Munich, of course, top of the table, 13 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats, 4 wins in the past 5 games here. Meanwhile for Hoffenheim, in 11th, 6 wins, 4 draws, 8 defeats, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. If I'm not mistaken, I think Hoffenheim have caused problems for the Bayern Munich in the past and have been winners. And 10-1 odds seems like a good shot. Just as Bayern Munich seems to be like comfortable in the league, it's like, oh yeah, nice 7-point lead, oh, we can just relax. Boom, here comes Hoffenheim, takes the points away from them, and then we're back in a title scramble. So I'm going to go with Hoffenheim 3-2 winners. Football Simulator is going to go with a 5-3 win for Bayern Munich, but a thriller nevertheless. Next game we got Werder Bremen taking on Schalke. $1.83 for Werder, $3.30 for the draw, 4 bucks for Schalke. Werder Bremen in 13th with 5 wins, 6 draws, 7 defeats, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Schalke in 18th, just the 1 victory all season, 4 draws, 13 defeats, and that 1 win being in the past 5 games. Gonna go with Werder Bremen here, 3-1 winners, compared to a 3-0 victory for Schalke. Frankfurt are taking on Hertha Berlin. Frankfurt coming to us in 6th, 7 wins, 9 draws, 2 defeats, 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Hertha Berlin in 14th, 4 wins, 5 draws, 9 defeats, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5 matches. Gonna go with Frankfurt here, 2-0 winners, compared to a 4-1 victory for the same opponent. Dortmund are taking on Augsburg. $1.20 for Dortmund, 6 bucks for the draw, 10 bucks for Augsburg. Dortmund coming to us in 7th, 9 wins, 2 draws, 7 defeats. Turned out to be a disappointing season for them. Winless in the past 3 games, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5, but past 3 sees a draw, loss. Need to get back to winning ways. 3 points off 3rd place Leverkusen, so it isn't as bad as it seems. Meanwhile for Augsburg in 12th, 6 wins, 4 draws, 8 defeats, 2 wins in the past 5 matches. Gonna go with Dortmund here, 3-1 winners, compared to Augsburg winning this game 2-1. Leipzig are taking on Leverkusen. This is a huge matchup there, 2nd taking on 3rd. So $1.80 for Leipzig, $3.60 for the draw, 3 bucks 75 for Leverkusen. 10 wins, 5 draws, 3 defeats for Leipzig, 2 wins in the draw for Leipzig, and we got 1 victory and a draw for Leverkusen in the past 5 matches. Leipzig got a 3-point lead over Leverkusen, but I'm going to go with a draw in this game here, so both sides will be willing annoyed as they try to chase down that gap. Going to go with a 2-2 draw compared to a dominating 4-0 victory for Leipzig. Cologne are taking an Arminia Bielefeld, $2.10 for Cologne, $3 for the draw, 3 bucks 30 for Arminia. Cologne, they come at us in 16th, 3 wins, 6 draws, 9 defeats, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5. Meanwhile for Arminia, 5 wins, 2 draws, 11 defeats in 15th place, both fighting for their lives. 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. Gonna go with Arminia Bielefeld, be a nice story if they can stay another season. Gonna go with a 1-0 result for them compared to a 3-2 win for Cologne. And finally we got Wolfsburg taking on Freiburg. $1.72 for Wolfsburg, $3.60 for the draw, 4 bucks for Freiburg. Wolfsburg comes us in 4th, 8 wins, 8 draws, 2 defeats, 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5. Freiburg in 9th, 7 wins, 6 draws, 5 defeats, 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. Gonna go with Wolfsburg, 3-0 winners compared to a 3-1 result for Wolfsburg. That concludes matchday number 19's predictions in the Bundesliga. Feel free to get involved, put your own thoughts, predictions down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up and subscribe.